Have you ever felt like your mind is everywhere except where it should be? You sit down to study or work, but suddenly your phone vibrates, a notification pops up, or a random thought pulls you away. Minutes turn into hours, and when the day ends, you realize you haven't achieved anything truly meaningful. Many believe that success belongs only to the smartest or most talented people, but history shows otherwise. Success comes to those who know how to focus, those who hold on to their dreams without letting distractions steal them away. Focus is the invisible strength that turns potential into reality. And today's story will show you how mastering focus can transform your entire life. This is the story of a boy who once thought he had no hope. His grades dropped, his confidence faded until one wise teacher taught him a profound lesson using nothing more than a simple bowl of water. What happened next changed how he saw life forever. Once upon a time, in a busy little town, there lived a boy named Aaron. Bright, curious, and full of dreams, yet easily distracted. He wanted to become many things: a doctor, an artist, an explorer. His imagination never stopped wandering. Whenever he tried to study, his phone would buzz. During class, his mind drifted into daydreams. Each night, Aaron promised himself he would do better tomorrow, but the same cycle repeated endlessly. At first, Aaron thought his lack of focus wasn't a big deal. He believed intelligence alone was enough, that success would come naturally. But time proved him wrong. His grades began to fall. Teachers that praised turned into sighs of disappointment. His friends moved ahead while he felt left behind. Worse still, his faith in himself began to crumble. Many nights he lay awake whispering, "Maybe I'm just not good enough." One afternoon, after another failed exam, he sat quietly under a tree in the schoolyard, hiding his sad face. That's when Mr. Han, a respected teacher known for his wisdom and kindness, noticed him. The old man walked over gently and asked, "Why are you sitting here with such sadness in your eyes?" Aaron replied in a trembling voice, "Sir, I try, but I can't focus. My mind keeps wandering and I keep failing. Maybe I'm hopeless." Mr. Han smiled kindly and said, "Come to my house tomorrow. I'll show you something important." The next morning, Aaron arrived at Mr. Han's small wooden home. The teacher handed him a clay bowl filled with water and said, "Take this bowl to the marketplace and return without spilling a single drop." Aaron widened his eyes. "That's impossible, sir. The market is always crowded and noisy." Mr. Han smiled calmly. "Try it, and you'll understand." With shaking hands, Aaron stepped into the busy street. Vendors shouted, dogs barked, children ran past him. Every time he turned his head, the water spilled. When he returned, half the bowl was empty. Mr. Han nodded and said, "You see, this is your mind. Each time you give in to distractions, you spill your focus. And when the bowl is empty, nothing remains." Aaron lowered his head in silence. "Now try again," the teacher said. This time, Aaron walked slower, keeping his eyes fixed on the water, ignoring the noise and chaos around him. When he returned, only a few drops were missing. Han smiled. "When your eyes stay on the goal, the distractions lose their power. That is focus, the art of giving your full attention to what truly matters." From that day on, Aaron began training his focus like a muscle that grows stronger with daily effort. Mr. Han taught him 4 simple rules to master his mind. First, control your thoughts. When your mind drifts, gently bring it back to the task at hand. Second, build a clear routine. Set specific times for study, rest, and relaxation. Third, remove distractions. Turn off your phone, clean your desk, and avoid games or noise. Fourth, practice every day, because discipline grows step by step, just like a tree from a tiny seed. At first, Aaron still failed often. He still reached for his phone, still daydreamed, and was teased by friends for being too serious. But each night, he remembered the image of the bowl of water and his teacher's words. Day by day, he grew stronger. He created a study schedule, worked in short, focused sessions, kept his phone in another room, and whenever his mind wandered, he whispered, "This is my focus time." Gradually, the chaos in his thoughts turned into calm and clarity. As time passed, Aaron's progress became visible. He could now study for hours without losing focus. His grades improved, teachers praised his dedication, and confidence returned. He knew he was finally on the right path. Months later, Aaron faced the most important scholarship exam of his life. This time, instead of panicking or cramming in fear, he studied steadily, rested well, and kept his mind calm. On exam day, he sat with composure, read each question carefully, thought deeply, and finished with quiet confidence. When the results came out, Aaron didn't just pass. He ranked among the top students. His mother wept with pride, and his friends congratulated him. But for Aaron, the true victory wasn't the score. It was discovering the power of focus, the key that unlocks every door to success. Years later, Aaron became a teacher himself, just like the man he once admired. On his very first day of teaching, he walked into the classroom carrying a bowl full of water, making his students giggle with curiosity. Aaron smiled and said, "My teacher once taught me a life-changing lesson with this very bowl." He shared his story, the journey from a lost boy who kept failing to someone who learned the true strength of concentration. Then he said, "Success doesn't belong to the fastest or the smartest. It belongs to those who can carry their dreams carefully without spilling them to distractions." The students listened intently, eyes wide with wonder. Many years later, some of them would say that this single lesson changed their lives. Aaron, the boy who once thought he was hopeless, had become a man who inspired hope and belief in others. The lesson from Aaron's journey is simple, yet profound. Focus doesn't mean doing many things at once. It means giving your whole heart to what truly matters. Distractions will always exist. Noise, phones, social media, endless thoughts. But only you can decide whether to keep your bowl steady or let it spill. True strength doesn't come from knowing many things, but from staying with one thing until it's done. The person who can focus might not be the smartest, but they are the ones who reach the finish line, the ones who turn dreams into reality. So remember, focus is the key to all success, and every drop of water you keep today builds the foundation for the future you wish to create. Thank you for watching. If you found this story meaningful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to join our journey in spreading more inspiring tales.